We've been trying to get it together.
I'll let you take the lead on this
No.
one. Just start, and then
I
I'll
don't
follow.
even know what I'm saying.
Go with it.
Did you start recording already?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like
I think so.
Let's get closer. Man, why did all the people have to start showing up?
Well, technically, if they look at us, they'll just think we're talking to each other. So.
Yeah, that's true. The camera. All right.
Well, I'm hoping this is recording.
Yeah.
I clicked record. All right.
Ready?
Wouldn't be able to hold it up against it. Do you see that?
I actually can't see it at all.
Can you put your glasses on? Okay, that looks fine. Here. Oh, can you see? You can't see the phone on that side?
Mm-mm.
See it on this side. Do you see it? No?
Somewhat. It's okay though.
Welcome to Mercy Meets Me. I'm Blanca.
And I'm Eileen.
And we're somewhat excited to finally start doing this because, and I say somewhat because I think this is take 154.
Yeah.
Where we have filmed, edited, and it just won't upload. And so we refilm it and we re-edit it and then we retry and it's just not working. So we thought we'd do something a little less formal, something more laid back, kind of show who we are, personalities. And we're actually headed to the farmer's market, so we thought, why not just film something with this amazing lighting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just been a really long process, but we haven't really got discouraged. We just keep telling ourselves, let's keep moving forward. Something will come out of this when it's God's time. Maybe it's not God's time, and God has definitely shown us patience throughout this, but I mean, still excited.
We're definitely still excited. I mean, on my half, I'll get discouraged every once in a while when I see that it's not working. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what is wrong? Why can we not get this to work? But that's just because I'm trying to rush God's process, and God's like, you know, I just, like, it's His timing, and if He hasn't allowed it to happen now, it's because He's got something else planned. So we're just waiting in His time. We're like, okay, well, while we wait, we'll film it 170 times and go from there. So
keep trying.
So yeah, but Mercy Meets Me is something that has been in our hearts for a long time. Obviously, it didn't start as Mercy Meets Me. It just started as something we wanted to. It started as a blog, something where we wanted to share the gospel, but we also wanted to share our journey in the walk with Christ. And so it started with the blog, and then it didn't really go anywhere. It started with the idea of a blog because we never really even started a blog. And then, you know, we kind of just let it go, and then a couple months later we're like, hey, you know, what happened to our idea? We should continue on it.
Yeah.
And so we're like, what about a podcast, you know? And then we're like, well, let's just do YouTube. But in all honesty, this is something that we plan on doing, but it's also something we plan on leaving in God's hands.
Yeah, that's so true. I feel like that's so important, and that's something we didn't realize in the beginning. Like, yeah, we got it, and everything was coming out like in our way, you know, everything was going well, smoothly, like just things we were buying for our channel. But then all of a sudden, like, once we got down to recording and filming, and uploading, it would always crash. I don't know, like, we tried everything, and we're just like, you know what, let's just be patient, keep trying, and we're like, okay, we finally got a good one. But then we're like, wait.
And I mean, we're trying, but we're also new to YouTube, so we don't know how half of the stuff works. So maybe we're just doing something wrong, but you know, it goes with the process of learning. So those flowers are really
I know, yeah.
But it's definitely something we're just going step by step on. All right, so what do we have in store for our channel? This is kind of like a laid back intro. So we have a lot of plans. We have a lot of things we want to do with our channel, and a lot of places we want to go with our channel. But again, we're leaving it in God's hands. So what we have planned could be totally different than what God has planned. But we're gonna go ahead and share what we want. We plan on doing Bible topics. I want to say Bible studies, but like topics, you know, things that we live through, things that we feel we're alone in situations. You know, we're gonna, obviously this is a faith-based channel, so everything is gonna revolve around the Word of God and but it's also a place where you can feel safe, where you can feel not judged because of the way you're living your life. You know, we're gonna show you, I mean, our lives are not perfect. We don't want you guys to think, hey, we're here to flaunt our perfect faith-filled lives, because that is not true. I still struggle sometimes, and I bet Aileen struggles too. But, you know, we plan on having those topics. We plan on doing vlogs. We also want to kind of have like our top favorite Bible verses or worship songs. It's just basically a faith-filled YouTube channel.
Yeah. And it's just a nice reminder to know that whatever it is you're going through and taking it day by day, you're not the only one that goes through certain things. Because oftentimes, like, yeah, if you're on social media, it's like a picture perfect life, or oh, everything's going great and stuff, when behind closed doors everything's really rough. Especially, it's really hard to get out there in like the Christian community, because oftentimes people's like, oh, well, that's just something you have to leave in God's hands. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, that's true, but that's not everything I need to hear, like, you know. And prayer is so important and everything, but it's also really nice to see that there's other people that are out there and that can encourage you to move forward, you know. And I think that's the point of our channel, to not be like, well, look at what we're doing, we're gonna teach you. No,
we're learning together. We're growing together. And it's one of those things where you're just like, we're a community where we want to be a family, you know. We want, if one of you is feeling down and needs prayer, you know, reach out to us. And the same with you guys, when we're down and, you know, we feel alone, we want to be able to reach out to you guys so you guys can be there for us, like family. Not a, hey, watch us, look at us, learn from us, because we are still learning.
And that's one thing, like, I want to point out too. I'm not like perfect, clearly no one is, but I feel like we've all made mistakes, and sometimes I make mistakes without even noticing. Like, to me, I think, oh, I'm totally doing fine or whatever, but to other people it's like, oh, what are you doing? Like, you know, like, how do you say it? Like, it just sucks that everyone, well, not everyone, but this world can be like really cruel and judgmental. And I'm just trying to like remind myself, and like, okay, you know, I'm not perfect, no one is. Like, we're all gonna stumble and fall, because there's some days we can be up here and other days like we can be way down low. But I mean, just like a friendly reminder to be kind and just spread positivity and be happy and be that encouraging person that you may need in your life, you know, and be that person to others.
Yeah, and we made this channel with the idea of having people being able to relate to us, and us being able to relate to them, because we see a lot of channels in different scenarios, but I've never felt like someone who relates to me, and maybe that's how someone out there feels like it. So like in my situation, I'm a single 23-year-old who's never had a boyfriend, so maybe there's single girls out there who want to be able to relate to someone, or in Aileen's case, she's a single mom. You know, maybe there's single moms out there who want to be able to relate to them. And so like, maybe my path, my walk in life and with Jesus is similar to someone's, and we can, you know, rely on each other, you know, be like, hey, I'm going through this, you know, do you have some advice for this? Can you pray for this? And in the same way for Aileen. So we made this because we are so different, but we have Jesus in common. Yeah. And we're like, maybe there's someone out there who feels just like us. Yeah, you know, maybe we can go out there and help them, and, you know, spread the gospel to them and share Jesus with them.
That's so true. Yeah. I think like oftentimes we don't really think about, oh my gosh, like there really is people out there that are struggling with the same thing I'm struggling currently at the same time, you know. But yeah, this is what I love about this, because we're both completely different, yet we've maintained a really strong friendship.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we balance each other out well.
Yeah, it's exciting to it's really nice to talk about things that you're going through and hear someone, oh my gosh, I went through that, and you can throw in, hey, this is what helped me get through that, you know, and vice versa. We can say it to you, you can say it to us, whichever, you know.
Yeah, so this was just this kind of a, hey, we're still here, we're still trying intro video, you know, kind of give you guys an idea of what we want. but we'll have more videos explaining more of what Mercy Meets Me is, where we got, you know, our name from, how we've been praying for it, and, you know, our Bible verse and everything. So hang in there with us. We're trying, you know, we don't expect this to like fly off like real quick, you know, because it's timing in God, and if you want things done right, you can't rush the process.
Yeah, that's so true.
So thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it, and you know, God bless.
God bless. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.